the perfect performance, Michael?
Really proud of the players. We set out to come over here and be professional in all the areas that we were required to, and the way the boys performed there, it was a great performance. I'm really proud of them.
What does it mean to be world champions?
Excellent. I mean, it's a full credit to the players. They've jumped into pre-season, and we've put a lot of work into them, and they've turned up in great shape, and they want to improve. So it's a team of guys that just want to improve, and there's a lot more in front of us now. We obviously ourselves up for round one, but the improvement that the players have got, they see themselves getting better and better, and if we stay in that mould, then it's about being able to achieve these things.
And a good opportunity for Glenn Stewart to come into the side, and looking forward, that's shaping up well.
Yeah, really pleased again with how Glenn started. He had 40 minutes sort of last weekend, and he hasn't played for quite some time, but he's another one that had to jump into the pre-season, and he's got his body in great shape. He had a few niggles there throughout it, but he's been able to come out tonight and perform. I think he played nearly every position at some stage. He's from front row right through to nearly a winger at one stage. So we dropped a few numbers there with a few concussions, but they all came through really well, and we're fit, which is great.
But you've had to tweak the side a little bit, obviously changes to personnel. And, what we saw tonight, is that what we're going to see throughout the competition?
I hope so. Definitely the way they defended, if they keep things at nil, it's always a pleasing factor. But I think the combinations are going to grow. I think Adam Reynolds playing alongside Glenn Stewart, that little combination that we had down that right side there, that's going to progress. Luke Curry on the other side with John Sutton playing in the back row, that's going to grow. We've always been known, I guess, as this team playing through the middle of big men, but it allows us now to have the opportunity to go down short sides or play a little bit different than what we have in the past.
Kieran Cunningham said you've reinvented the team with John and Glenn on the edges, your ball playing back rowers. Is that obviously something that you've been wanting to do for a while, because you wanted to move John there last year, didn't you?
Yeah, we progressed that a little bit last year, and I thought John at the back end of the season played really well. He played outstanding in that grand final, and I thought what we saw there tonight is going to give us a lot of different combinations. I think Greg, allowing him now to swing to both sides with two ball playing back rowers has a big difference to us. So it frees up our halves. So there's a few options there that we can really add now moving forward.
Greg, based on tonight, both pretty well for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's going to be a great season ahead. But we got to obviously travel back to Australia, get our bodies right for Broncos in round one. It's our next challenge, and that's our next game. So we've got a few bumps and bruises here, and we just got to turn that around. There's a lot of things going on in the background where you don't see, and only we see with our high performance unit and working with our players really well. So we even though Madge said before, it's full credit to us. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes as well that get our body right each and every week, and for the travel over here. So to head back there, and we're playing Thursday in about 2 weeks' time. So we're going up Broncos and Suncorp Stadium. We've got to look forward to that.
So it's pretty hard to defend a premiership, just winning 2 trophies in a pre-season. Does it help? Does it allow you to hit the ground running a little bit more?
Yeah, it does allow us to hit the ground running, but it's all about Broncos now. I'm happy with the performance tonight. I'm over the moon about it, and the way the boys performed, and we all know as a squad, even the boys back home, that we've got a job to do against the Bronx, and that's our next focus is round one. And it's been a great pre-season, it's been a tough pre-season, but at the end of the day, it's Thursday. It's Thursday night in 2 weeks.
Michael, whose idea was it to go for field goals there at the end?
The players. I think Adam just at that time he saw an opportunity and he took it. Good practice for him.
He obviously knew that the record was on the line there.
No, I didn't actually. I wasn't aware. I was told that at the end of the game that the boys broke the record. So it was good.
Well, how important is it to a side, that's a really successful side like yours, to be evolving and be changing, and to bring in these new ideas? Obviously it makes you stronger, but does it freshen up the players as well to give them some new things to work with?
Yeah, mate, we're a very honest team, and we talk amongst ourselves about how we're going to keep evolving. I think obviously Greg moving into leadership has added a different string to us, along with John, doing everything that he was doing last year. So it's looking at various areas that we can improve. I mean, history shows that the bar is always getting set higher every single season, so you've got to keep moving with that, and that's something that this group enjoy doing.
Michael, do you think the concept is sort of threatened or endangered by the disparity in the salary caps? The NRL salary cap's going to keep going up. The Super League one's kind of, it's half already, Does that endanger this concept a little bit?
No, not at all. I spent 2 years over here, and I was lucky enough to work with some great players in my time at Wigan, and I feel that a lot of those players can probably play and sit inside a lot of the teams that play out in the NRL. The results over the weekend, yes, we were put in a great performance tonight, but the last 2 results were very close. So it sort of shows that I think the top teams over here can definitely mix it with the NRL teams.
Did you expect a sterner test tonight, Greg?
Excuse me, sir?
Did you expect a sterner test?
Look, we knew we was going to be in for a challenge ahead of us, and we just had to stick together and go there perform as a team and put a good performance in as a South Sydney team. And as you've seen tonight, that's what we did. It was driven by our players, driven by our forwards up front as well.
Greg, did you think there was a dimension to the team tonight with the ball playing back rowers and what's already been discussed?
Yeah, obviously it's been discussed, but you look across the park, you got Isaac Luke that can play, you got Luke Keary, Aaron Reynolds, and then on the edges we can use Johnny Sutton and Glenn Stewart. So it's just brings very good dimension to our attacking, but also brings size to our defence as well.
The concussions, Bryson Goodwin was probably the worst of the...
They're okay. Yeah, they're all been assessed, and the doc's pretty happy with where they're at. And, we'll do everything that's required moving forward. And we've got a good break now between the next game, so I'm sure they'll be fine.
Michael, as someone who's experienced both competitions, what do you think the Super League needs to do, or what needs to happen for that gap to truly close?
I think consistency of probably where every team's at, stability and all those sorts of things come and play its part in obviously financial reasons, all those sorts of things. But for an NRL competition, the NRL competition across the whole, as the games consistently are at high levels. I guess you see a fair few blown out scores over here, which probably changes the intensity of games and the requirements of turning up each week. But I think that the top end teams definitely can mix it in our competition.
Where would you like to see this World Club Series go, Michael?
For
as
us,
a concept?
For us, I think being a part of it's been great. Obviously, to be playing for the World Club Challenge is definitely even a better one. I think just how they move it forward and tinkering with the teams that qualify for it. I think for us as a club, globally, I think it actually opens up so many doors. I mean, for our sponsors at Crown and every other sponsor that's involved, it actually opens us up to the world now. So from that aside, I think financially for clubs, it's definitely going to be a big interest.
Thank you very much.